Picture the endless grasslands of the American West, where a massive, shaggy figure emerges from the haze, the American bison. Its hulking shoulders and thick mane make it the largest land mammal in North America, a living link to a wilder era. Despite its size, the bison moves with surprising speed and agility, able to run up to 35 miles per hour and leap obstacles with ease. Herds roam the plains led by wise matriarchs, communicating with deep grunts and bellows that echo across the prairie. To see a herd in motion is to witness a force of nature, a living thread in the fabric of American history. The bison is more than an animal, it's a symbol of resilience, freedom, and the untamed spirit of the continent. Its presence reminds us of a time before highways and fences, when the land was wild and open. When we look at a bison, we see a survivor, a piece of our own history staring back at us. The bison's story is a powerful connection to our past, and a call to protect its future. Its thunderous footsteps are a reminder of what we stand to lose, and what we can still save. The bison endures, inspiring us to cherish the wild places it calls home. It is the unmistakable symbol of the plains, and its legacy is woven into the American soul. The bison's journey is our own, a testament to strength, survival, and hope. The bison's story stretches back to the Ice Age, when its ancestors roamed with mammoths and saber-toothed cats. For millennia, bison herds, once 60 million strong, moved like rivers across the continent. For indigenous peoples, the bison was sacred: food, shelter, tools, and spiritual guide. Every part of the animal was used with gratitude, and the hunt was a communal, respectful act. The lives of the plains tribes moved in rhythm with the herds, a partnership of survival and reverence. The bison was more than a resource, it was a teacher and a central figure in creation stories. This deep bond shaped cultures and sustained life on the Great Plains for centuries. The survival of the people and the herds were intertwined, a sustainable way of life. The bison was the lifeblood of the plains, a sacred pact between humanity and nature. The arrival of settlers brought devastation to the bison. In the 1800s, relentless hunting, fueled by railroads and profit, turned the plains into killing fields. Hunters shot thousands from trains, taking only hides and tongues, leaving carcasses to rot. The slaughter was also a weapon. By destroying the bison, the government aimed to break the spirit and independence of plains tribes. "Kill every buffalo you can. Every buffalo dead is an Indian gone," became a chilling rallying cry. By the late 1880s, 60 million bison had been reduced to a few hundred survivors. The thundering herds vanished, and the plains fell silent. An animal that defined a continent was nearly lost in a single generation. The great river of life became a trickle, and a vital piece of America's soul seemed gone forever. The bison's near extinction is a stark lesson in the cost of unchecked exploitation. The bison is a keystone species, an ecological architect of the prairie. Its grazing patterns create a patchwork of grasses, boosting plant diversity and supporting countless other species. Unlike cattle, bison roam constantly, allowing the land to recover and flourish. Their wallows, shallow depressions made by rolling, become microhabitats, holding water and nurturing unique plants and animals. Even in death, bison nourish the land, feeding scavengers and enriching the soil. Their hooves till the earth, planting seeds and aerating the ground. Every action from grazing to wallowing sustains the health of the prairie. Without bison, the landscape loses its vitality and balance. The bison is not just an inhabitant, it is the architect and heartbeat of the Great Plains. Its presence is essential to the land's identity and future. When hope seemed lost, a handful of visionaries, ranchers, conservationists, and President Theodore Roosevelt stepped in to save the bison. They gathered the last survivors, creating protected herds in places like Yellowstone and the Wichita Mountains. From fewer than 1,000, bison numbers have rebounded to around 500,000 today. Most live on private ranches, but conservation herds on public and tribal lands are growing. In 2016, the bison was named the National Mammal of the United States, a symbol of resilience and renewal. The bison's comeback is a story of hope, showing that recovery is possible. Yet, the dream of vast, wild herds remains a challenge for the future. Today, bison once again roam Yellowstone, the Badlands and native lands, led by those determined to restore their legacy. The return of the bison is the return of a vital part of America's wild heart. Its story inspires us to protect what remains and to believe in second chances.